Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at a new pair of glasses that I've been testing out for a couple of months now, and this is from a company called Warbird. Now, I had never heard of them before, but they were gracious enough to send over this pair so I can check it out, use it for a little bit, and then put this review out for you guys in case you guys are interested in checking them out for yourself. Now, I love doing this, especially with companies that I've never heard of, because chances are maybe you've never heard about them either. So I like exposing you guys to these new companies because there's so many companies out there that are putting some really awesome products out, and Warbird is actually one of those. I was pleasantly surprised with the way these glasses performed, and especially in everyday usage. Now, I'm going to leave a link to their website below in case you guys are interested in seeing this particular model. It comes in a bunch of different colors, but also all the other models that they have available and all the other products that they have available on their site, because they have other things besides glasses. Now, I'm a sucker for packaging. I love the simplistic look of their box here. It's a nice white box. It says Warbird. It's got the bird in the middle there. But I don't know if you guys can tell, there's like a bird etched in the background, almost transparent, and it looks really, really cool. I really like that. Now, this particular model is called the Easy Day, and this one is in the green matte frame color, and it comes in the smoke red high-resolution shield polarized lens. Now, that is quite a mouthful, but let me tell you, the lenses perform very, very nicely, especially because they are polarized. Now, the way that you get into this is you actually slide this off, and inside you're going to have the glasses inside of this case. So we'll take this out and put it off to the side for a second. And right in there, I don't know if you guys can make it out, but it says protecting your world right inside of the box there. That was really cool. That was a nice little kind of hidden Easter egg. Inside the box, you got a couple of other things. Let's see, you have this sticker right here, which is that Warbird. That looks really cool. Then you have this other one here, which is kind of more of a rectangle like that. And then you have this right here. It says Warbird, protecting your world. And it's just basically some information on the glasses themselves, which hopefully I'll be covering all of it in this video. And then just right in there, it says contains no single-use plastic, respecting the environment just one way, we're protecting your world. So that is really, really cool. All right, we'll set this off to the side. Take a look at the case first. Now, this particular case is in the multicam colorway. Now, in looking through their site, I think some of their other glasses or some of the other colors in this particular frame come with probably like OD green cases. So not all the glasses are going to come with the same exact case. I'm perfectly fine with that. I really don't care what color the case is. I like the fact that this one is multicam, but as long as it comes with one and it protects the glasses, that's all I really care for. Now, you do have a patch right here in the front. It says protecting your world, Warbird, but you can obviously take that off. If you want to put your own patch on there, you can go ahead and do that. I will leave this one on there because it fits it nice and perfect. You have a little bit of accent on here, so you have your zipper there, a little tag that says Warbird, and then in the back you do have a couple different mounting options. That is really cool because sometimes if you get a case and it doesn't have mounting options, then you just have to throw it into a bag or something like that. But if you want to have your glasses readily available, you can actually use the Velcro straps right here. And I could easily see mounting this like to the straps of a backpack or something like that, so you have it ready at hand. You do have a clip right here, so if you need to clip it off a bag, you can do that. And then you have this longer one right there, so if you need to feed it through like molly webbing or something like that, you can go ahead and do that. You have a couple of little pulls right here, and then you slide it open, and you gain access to the case. And then this was pretty interesting to me is the inside of the case is yellow, which is really nice. I like that two-tone so you can easily see what's in there in case you end up using this for something else. But it's also kind of like a neoprene material. So that was pretty interesting because that's going to allow the any bumps or anything like that this case might get into, so it's not going to harm the glasses themselves. So I thought that was really, really cool. Very ingenious to do that on the inside there. So we'll set this off to the side, and then here is the glasses. They do come in this kind of microfiber bag here. You have a little pull there, a little cinch ball there, and then you can go ahead and open them up, and you get your logo right there, Warbird, and then those three little boxes there that you see in the box. You see it in the tag right here. I'm not exactly sure what that means. If somebody knows, feel free to leave it in the comment section below and let me know what those three boxes mean. All right, and then you have your glasses themselves. So here they are. So again, this is the Easy Day model. This particular one is the green matte frame. I love this color. I love the combination of green with red. I think that's one of those colorways that combines very, very nicely. I have a couple other glasses that has that colorway, and I do really, really like it. So again, this is the green matte frame, and then what they call the smoke to red shield lenses. And the reason that it's a smoke to red is because it actually starts as a smoke color lens, and then they put the red color in there. And what that does is it gives you the kind of like the protection and you get all the benefits of that smoke lens as far as the tint on that lens goes. So it reduces brightness and stuff like that. But then when they add that color, that red color in there, it allows to like block blue light. And then what that does is it reduces like eye strain. So besides it looking really cool, it has a purpose behind that red colorway. As I mentioned, this frame is going to be available in a couple different colors as far as the frame goes, but also in the lenses itself. So check out that site below, that link to their website, and see if maybe there's other colorways that you might like, both in the frame and in the lens colorway. All right. So couple of things on the glasses themselves. As I mentioned, the lenses are polarized, so that's going to help reduce the glare. So these are going to be perfect for everyday usage, driving, shooting, anything that you're going to be needing glasses for. This pair is going to handle it very, very nicely. Now, I spoke about the lenses as far as the polarization and stuff like that, but they're also impact resistant. So again, if you're going to be using them for shooting glasses, that's perfectly fine. You can go ahead and use them for that. Now, I like the fact that on their site, they are fully transparent, and they let you know that even though the lenses are impact resistant, because they're polycarbonate lenses or plastic lenses, they're not ANSI rated, and that's because they lack the side coverage. This frame is going to be more of it doesn't have a lot of a wrap to it. It's going to sit more straight on your face, so there is no side protection. So again, just know that if you're looking for like super safety glasses that need to be ANSI rated, these unfortunately will not be, but they are impact resistant. So if you're going to be doing something where you need impact resistant lenses, then these are going to be able to handle that very nicely. Now, enough about the lenses. Let's go ahead and take a look at the frame itself. Again, this is the green matte frame. You do have the logo right there. It says Warbird on the side, on both sides. I like that. It's very clean, very nice looking. Now, the frame itself is made out of Kaiwall, and I'm not too familiar with that material, but what I can tell you is it's supposed to be plant-based, and it's very, very light. These are super light, and they're very comfortable. They flex a lot, so if you have a wider face or a wider head, these are definitely going to be able to accommodate a lot of different sizes, a lot of different folks. I always get that question, like, oh, if I have a big head, if I have a small head, how are these going to fit? These are going to be able to accommodate a big range of folks. Now, the frame itself, because it is matte, it's also a little bit rubberized, which is really nice. It's going to sit very, very nicely on your head. And then on the inside portion, right here, you have like an extra little piece. I don't know if it's supposed to be rubberized, but it does feel a little bit rubberized, which is really nice. And then you have the same thing right here in the bridge and then in the nose piece. So this is going to allow them to kind of sit more secure, more snug in your head. Not tight. I'm not saying they're going to be tight, but they're going to stay in place, especially if you're using them for a prolonged amount of time. But the fact that these are so light, you're not going to feel them. After you have them on for a couple minutes, you're going to forget that you have them on because they are so light. That's one of the things that I did really like about this particular frame, is that it was so light. Now, the temples are, there's no like metal pieces or anything like that in there, so it's going to make it nice and secure. It's going to flex very nicely. And then right here in the middle, or in the side, it's going to be very thin. These stems or legs are very thin, which again is going to make it very comfortable, especially if you're going to be using them like maybe wearing a hat, or if you're going to be using them for shooting and you have over the ear protection like ear pros and stuff like that. These are going to fit right underneath there very nicely. You're not going to feel them when you're wearing them. I did wear these to shoot, and I have over the ear pros, and these fit in there very nicely. And like I said, they're so light that you forget that you actually have them on. So all in all, this is a really, really good option for a lot of different things. Like this is a great pair for everyday usage, driving, walking around, like I said, shooting. You can do some light physical activities with it because of the rubber on the ear and on the nose, and just the way that they fit. You know, very, very comfortable on your head. But they do have a couple other options on their site which have a little bit more of a wrap. So if you're looking for something like that, or maybe something bigger, you know, they do have options to cover that. So definitely check out that link below. You can go ahead and see all the different options that they have available. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around. I will put these on so you guys can see what they look like on me. All right, so let me go ahead and put these on. All right, so there they are. As you can see, very, very nice. They fit really, really nice on your head. And again, because they are so light, thanks to that plant-based material of the frame, after a couple minutes, you're going to forget that you have them on. So they fit really snug to the head. So if you're going to be wearing a hat, you're going to be wearing some ear pros, you're not going to have to worry about that. And again, this particular color combination, I just love that. The matte green frame color with the red lenses, I think it looks really awesome. Now, as far as the lenses go, sometimes people like to know how much light is coming in. I believe these are letting in about 13 or 14% of light, somewhere around there. So they are fairly dark. And again, because it is it starts out like a gray lens or a slate lens, when you look through them, it's not going to look red. They're not going to turn everything red like some other lenses might, because these are, they start out as slate color lenses and then they put the red tint on them. So from the outside, they do look red, but looking out, it looks like a regular pair of slate or dark color lenses. So again, this is a great everyday pair, a great everyday color in the lenses. And then the frame itself, I like the fact that it's green versus black. They do have black available also, but I like this combination just because it makes it a little bit different than just a standard black frame with red lenses or black lenses or something like that. So I like the fact that they do offer a lot of different colors as far as the frame goes, but also as far as the lenses go. And not just this model, which is the Easy Day, but also in some of their other models that they have available on their site. So again, I did mention it already a couple times, but if you guys are interested, feel free to check out that link in the description box below to their site so you can see all the different models they have available in all the different colors, but also some of the other items that they do sell on their site, because it's not just sunglasses that they sell on there. So again, this is the Easy Day model from Warbird in the green matte frame with the red shield lenses. They are polarized. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.